Hey guys, welcome and welcome back. See Your Soul Through Revolution with me, Lise. This is going to be a general message for the collective. Let's get into it on this Monday. Back to work. Monday. We're doing a lunchtime vibe. That's what we're getting into. It's going to be a quickie read. Let's see what the collective, what's the energy, the most prominent energy, most positive energy that's coming in for the collective today. I'm hearing business, so let's start. Nice. Fuck yes. Look, I hear business, and then look what popped out. Queen of Pentacles. Of all, you're doing something that you love. Look, boom. Okay. The read has begun. You're doing something that you absolutely love. Queen of Pentacles. You're making mad loot too. It's fulfilling to you emotionally, mentally stimulating. You like love what you're doing emotionally, but it's also bringing in the Benjis, baby, as well. Very laid back. Some of you could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Don't have to be. You're doing something that you love. The bottom of the deck, the surrounding energy, right, for business is like a match for me in the ways that I want and need. On the inside, produces the external, right? Produces the money because you're passionate about what you're doing. You love what you're doing. It fills your body, mind, and spirit. But for some reason, you feel Five of Swordsy kind of in your head. You need to look at something in a new way. I'm hearing right now, give yourself a break, cut yourself a break. Six of Wands wants to pop out. So it's like you may have a lot of internal chatter that's your own. Maybe you're in a new field. Maybe you got a promotion. Maybe you hopped into a new business endeavor and you're an entrepreneur in something, a new industry, and you're being too hard on yourself because you need to look at this in a new way. You need to look at that in a new way. Look, see? The Hangman is looking at the mental stuff that's in your own mind. Victory is yours. Like, you got this. It's like some of you have to remember, maybe it's only your first few days. Maybe it's your first few weeks. Maybe it's like the first quarter of the new business, right? Like maybe it's whatever this is, right? In business, finance, career, you're being too hard on yourself and you have to look at it in a way that's like, cutting yourself some slack because you got this. You have the experience. You wouldn't have went into this line of work. You wouldn't have accepted this promotion. You wouldn't have went into this field. You wouldn't have opened this business if you didn't know what you were talking about. So it's like, yeah. So cut yourself some slack. Give yourself a break. You're doing great. Cut yourself some slack. Give yourself a break. You're doing great. Look, Temperance, slow, like cut yourself some slack, give yourself a break, temper your spirit. Look, you're doing great. There's people that are supportive of you in this business endeavor. You may think that like maybe the expectations or the requirements, that 333 on the clock, check that number, but that also angel number means keep going, and it's also has to do with ascended masters. Check out that number. It's temper yourself because you got support, right? You have a good team. You're in a good field. You picked the right business. You have like the right backing for this. Employees, employer, your team, right? Like the project. You're jumping ahead. You're not giving yourself the credit, right? There's always a learning curve. And it's something like that. It just seemed important to say. Let's end this. Five Pentacles. Let's end this, right? With let's end this. Then the Five of Pentacles popped out. Some kind of old, like black mentality, some type of mindset that is restricting. It's something like that. It's in the back of your mind. You're not leading with this, but you're feeling this, right? It's causing internal conflict for no reason. Remember who the fuck you are. Ace of Cups. So it's like self-love, sure, but remember, keep thinking positive and optimistically. Seriously, look, more working together, networking. You got the contract, you have the position, you're the right. It's like it's all working. Maybe some of you are moms that have come back to work after being with your child when they were younger, right? Like re-entering a career, but you have what it takes for whatever this is, right? You have what it takes. It's your own self. You're fighting your own self. Not noticeable. This is in your energy, right? But I pick up on energy. It's why I can pick it up. Doesn't mean everyone else does, right? But this is an internal battle with you. Yeah. And you got this. Things happen in life. Maybe you've been out of work for a while. Maybe, or you went back to a career that you haven't been to in years, or you started a new business endeavor, or like I said, got a promotion, went to a new field, took on more responsibility, whatever it is you're ready for. It's whenever we're about to break out of something like that we have been in a certain way. So like you're stepping out of a comfort zone. So that's bound to make your mind want to try to keep you where you were before because it's change. And our mind sometimes wants to, it's alarming because it's like, what is this? What is this? This is different. This is different. I don't, like it wants to not like to keep us where what we've already known, but we want to break out of that and step out of our comfort zone. Yeah. And so it's always not like it's always darkest before dawn, like in that like dreary, really heavy, dark way, but like it's like that in the aspect of we got to go through stuff, and when you go through it then you see the other side, right? So it's like it's almost it's also progress. So it's like you must know that when that happens, you need to know. So now you do know when that happens, it means you're about to level up or you're about to take off in something. You're at the end stages of something, and to jump off into the new with a whole new fresh perspective, then mind has to try everything that it can. It's like sending alerts to try to pull back to a different time, right? Like in your mind where you may have felt this or that, or you just wanted to stay in this area. You're branching out, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it is scary at first, and it is nerve-wracking. And, even though we have a lot of faith in ourselves, we still have different, thoughts that are like, oh, what if this happens or that? And, I'm on my own, or so many people are relying on me, and is this really going to work? It's like, it's different stresses, but it's because you're elevating in business. You're elevating in this in some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? Like in a few, probably financially too, right? Because I was talking to boss people that are moving up in their career, starting something new. And that means like whatever it means, wherever you work, whatever you do for business, for money, right? Anything. It's a step up from that. It's you're evolving even more so than you were, and it can be scary sometimes. And that's what I have for you today, collective. That was a quick Lynchy read. I gotta get back to work. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.